Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Squirrelboy here and welcome back to War Thunder. It's been a while. Again, it's been a while and I've been a little bit busy, but I'm back with War Thunder and today I want to quickly take a look at the brand new 1.33 patch. Oh boy, more new stuff. And as you can see here, I'm just sort of showing off my awesome, beautiful Cobra, the P39Q-5. I just unlocked it just recently and it's an amazing plane. I'm not do a review right now. I'm going to be focusing on the patch 1.33, but hopefully I will get a video up sooner or later for the Air Cobra. Beautiful plane, beautiful plane. Alright, let's get into it. So 1.33, what are the big stuff? So first thing of all, they have put in a couple new aircraft, and mostly they're to develop the American branch and the Russian branch. So for the American branch, you now have the, let's see here, they have added a new naval fighter, the P9, sorry, not the P, I'm reading stuff weirdly today, F9F-5 Panther. So they got this beautiful plane right here. Let's take a look in the hangar here. Look at that. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, and then they have the, let's see here. So they have the Panther. Then they brought in the Shooting Star, the Lockheed Shooting Star. Looks pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Except that it only has 12.7 millimeters, so firepower is a little bit lower. And then they have the, let's see here, the Douglas BTD-1 destroyer. Where is that? Where is that? A little search here. Where are we? Aha! Here you are. So it's gonna be a new premium aircraft. Let's just take a look at it here. It's a very interesting look, I had to tell you for that. Looks, it's a little squarish, but I think it looks pretty cool also. Looks pretty cool. Little square fuselage with the bird-looking wings. It looks unique, I have to say for sure. Very interesting aircraft. Alright, and then we have, then they start building up again on the naval side again. They have put in the F8F-1 and the F8F-1B, and these are, I would say, they're pretty much similar to the Corsair, similar to the Hellcat, the Wildcat, and the Buffalo. Mostly I can see is that increased airspeed and turning time, but most likely the weapons are a little bit pretty much the same. They definitely will be in the tier 15-16 range, the Bearcats. So they're pretty much, it looks like they pretty much developed a little bit further of the American naval fighter branch, pretty much. So let's have a quick look here. There we go. Yeah, pretty much, it looks pretty much like the same, like I said, the Hellcat, Wildcat, and Corsair. Wonder what are these intakes here for, actually. Looks a little interesting here. Zoom in just a touch. Huh. And it's also a 4-blade prop, so that's pretty interesting. Alright, after that, now, did I miss anything? Alright, they also put in a new P47 Thunderbolt. Where are ya? Where are ya? Am I missing you somewhere? Oh, here. Here we go, here we go. So they just put in another P47 model. Is there any difference compared to the other one? Not really. Nothing much. Maybe they just allowed you to maybe have like, hey, I'm gonna give you 2 P47 so you can play a little bit longer in that specific model, just as if we had the P26, but they're of course low tier. I think they're pretty much allowing for a little bit more consistency, so that you could play a certain plane a little bit more longer. That could be a good thing as well. Alright, so that is the American branch. I don't think I missed anything else. So there's the Panther, the Destroyer, the Shooting Star, the 2 Bearcats, and the extra Thunderbolt model for the Americans. Now we have the Russians, and the Russians, they have, I believe, one new model, the Yak 9, I believe at least. And this is the aircraft with the big butt hashtag exclamation mark 45mm cannon. So really big gun. That's all I can say here. It's gonna be a level 9. So let's quickly take a look at this plane. It's gonna have a big ridiculous gun in front, I bet. Yeah, look at that. Now I have to say though, because it is a much shorter barrel, that the what's the word for it? What's the word? Oh my goodness, my mind had went blank. So because the shorter barrel, accuracy is not going to be as great for this 45mm. I have seen its fire spread, and it's very spread out. It's not really concentrated and not really accurate. So definitely burst firing is definitely going to be a lot better from what I've heard and what I've seen for the 45mm. And if you were to just hold it for constant spray, it's definitely going to be spraying everywhere, and it's going to cause a big mess, and accuracy is not going to be your big faves thing. So burst firing thing is definitely going to be the big thing for this, for sure. And because it only had like what 29 ammo, so it's not going to be that good unless you're able to lead it and do quick burst fires. The first couple shots will be accurate, but after that it's going to definitely have a lot of fluctuation between the accuracy and the fire spread. So definitely watch out on that. Alright, after the Yak 9, what do we have here? We now have the Yak 17. Yak 17, so they have put in a new fighter jet for the Russians. Now here it is. Now I heard complaints that it only has 2 23mm cannons, so that's the big complaint they have for that, for sure. But if you take a look at the turning time, it is quite reasonable. So it's gonna be an interesting aircraft to fly, but people definitely have to lack confidence because of its firepower compared to other jets, for sure, which have definitely a lot more weapons strapped onto it. Alright. And then they have also added additional legs, I believe. The leg -38 and the leg -311 series. So where are we here? Okay. I'm not too sure which one is which, but I believe they have added these additional legs. Is it this? Aha! Here we go. Oh yeah. So the leg -38 and the leg -311. It's a level 3 section here for the leg branch, and pretty much I think it's pretty much like as if you were having your reserve aircraft at the start. It's just to allow you to have a little bit more aircraft so you can fly with consistency as well. And this aircraft here has one 20mm cannon and one 12.7, so pretty good. It's definitely an upgrade compared to my leg 335, which, oh wait, no. Which leg did I have? I know I had a really crappy leg. Oh, it does have a 20mm cannon. I guess not. I haven't been paying attention, but pretty consistent. It allows for definitely consistency. I can swap up my MiG 315 and all these other junk aircraft and be able to put in more consistency if I want to play just legs in general, so I get consistency throughout. So definitely a good thing if they are trying to just allow you to be able to play more often, for sure. Okay, so after that, the British has one brand new aircraft, the Vampire. Where is it? Let's see. Aha, right here. Alrighty, here it is. Look at that. That is a crazy looking aircraft. Now, if you take a look at it, it has 420mm cannons. It has a turn time of 20 seconds, and it has a rate of climb of 50 meters per second. So that is really, really good. And also, this is a decently small aircraft. Well, I guess with the wingspan it's a little bit big, but looks pretty awesome, I tell you. And with a rate of climb of 50 meters per second, that is crazy. We gotta compare this to another fighter. Let's take a look at the Meteor, for example. The Meteor only has 37 meters per second, so that's a big advantage. Let's take a look at, let's just give it a look at another fighter jet right here. Let's see if there's any difference. Rate of climb is only 30 meters per second for the Panther. Wow. I think we have a winner here. We have a winner here. Rate of climb for shooting star. Oh my goodness, this one's horrifying. Only 19.3 meters per second? Whoa. Well, we got a chance of all rate of climb, I think. Wait, maybe the Germans have better. Let's see. Is this a jet fighter? Yes, it is. The ME-262. Yep, only 20 meters per second. Wow. Wow, 50 meters per second. That's gonna be extremely insane for this aircraft. Well, so those are the aircraft for the 1.33 patch. Now, this is the small part. The big part for this patch is upgrading aircraft. And before we play a lot, we get certain amount of experience for our aircraft. So let's say my Viewfighter has 85,205 experience points, and after a certain amount of experience points, it will unlock certain items. Now, before it was very linear. They have now changed it so it's more of a tech tree branch. So here you go. So now they have the flight performance section, the survivability section, the weaponry section, and from what you can see here, you have to unlock 3 certain modifications before you can go up to the next tier. And based on next tier, you have to unlock 2 sections. So it's definitely a more tech tree sort of branch, and you reach a certain amount of requirements before you can unlock certain other items. Before, it was very linear. Once you reach a certain XP amount, you unlock it, and you don't need to buy something else to unlock the next tier type of item. But now you do. Especially when it comes to ammunition, you have to definitely purchase ammunition first before you can use it. So everything is on default right now because I haven't ever purchased any tracer rounds or stealth rounds or anything. So everything's on default. But if you were to unlock this certain item or something, then you get the whole stock of weapons and ammunition. Okay, let's do, for instance, I'm gonna put up my Nimrod. Let's just put it to service, just for now. I'm just gonna fully upgrade it, just so that you guys can see what is going on. Alright, weapons. So, here we go. So, we have only default. I guess universal was because I already had universal. And I want to get stealth rounds. Sure, let's get stealth rounds. Now, I can't purchase stealth rounds until I have the required modification of offensive 7mm. So I'm like, okay, so let me upgrade this for 10 lines. Sure, why not? Very cheap, very cheap. And then now it has unlocked not only stealth but also tracer. So before you had to reach a certain amount just to unlock one certain ammunition, and then another ammunition, another ammunition. But now what you can do is purchase with lions and unlock this certain package, I guess you could say, and then it will unlock all these ammunition rounds for you. So instead of having to wait to get one type after another, you can get the whole package together. Now, for certain aircraft, it's actually going to have two packages in the tech tree instead of one. But of course, because the Nimrod's only on level 1, you only need one package. But it's definitely a lot faster, for sure. But at the same time, you still are required to gain a certain amount of experience points before you can unlock these certain items. So there's two things you have to do now. You have to pass a certain amount of experience points, and if you want something that's at a tier 3, for example, you're also going to need to unlock some tier 2 items, and if you need to unlock tier 2 items, that means you have to unlock tier 1 items first. So there's the tech tree part, and there is the experience part, which you have to meet both requirements before you can get them. Now, this is a really interesting thing, because if you take a look here, engines, they now provide you with actual stats. So what if I were to install this engine, what kind of changes will I actually get? So now it will actually tell you. So plus 37.9 horsepower, that means together I'm going to get 7 kilometers per hour maximum speed, additional to what I had for the foundational part. And also I am also going to get plus 2 meters per second for rate of climb, and minus 0.4 seconds to the wind ridge time, which I actually need to research that because I don't really know what that is. But it tells you what is your performance gonna be. So let me upgrade all of this. For example, let's buy this radiator. Sure, 10 lines. I'm not gonna get broke with this. And let's see, the radiator is gonna be minus 5% full time afterburn, and the fuselage repair plus 1 kilometers per hour. Sure, let's buy the compressor. Wings repair, I need more experience. Okay, fine. Can I buy this? Yes. And what's this gonna do? Plus 0.6 meters per second. Looks good. Weapons, sure. Minus 2 meters to weapon spread. Plus 19% mean time between failures. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so now that I've unlocked it, most of this stuff, they have now added an interface so that they can show you what are the improved stuff. So let's take a look. Right now I am at 398 kilometers per hour. Maximum altitude hasn't changed. Turning time 15.9, and rate of climb 17.3. Now, if I were to turn all this off, would this change? So let's turn this off, 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 and turn this off. Now if you take a look, it has decreased dramatically. So now it's only 385 kilometers per hour. Turning time now only 16.9. And rate of climb is only 13.1. So these modifications now actually will reflect what you have done. Before they just said, oh, you get a new fuselage skin, oh, you get a new engine, but they don't tell you what has really changed on plane. Now they show you in numbers what has improved. So that is pretty awesome. So now you know how to tweak your aircraft to your liking and how you can make it better for yourself. So that is pretty awesome.